See, you got to understand, it's a culture. It's the way we live. It's what we eat, think, and breathe.
Blunt Honesty Podcast, Hooligan Gang, bang, bang. Man, we are live from Blueprint Studios up in Speedway. Man, it's our first time, man, but it's looking like this might be, let me talk about old pops, man. Man, I wish I'm going to let you go in, bro, because I didn't even see yesterday's episode, bro.
So just break down a couple of little things on there. So like,
but he got a long list of his fuckery, bro.
Can we honestly say fuckery for him trying to make a good household for his children?
I say fuckery because yes, on the one hand, you don't want your kids selling drugs. I totally understand that, but at the same time, if I'm your dad, bro, you're not finna be 17 and not in school, and then just doing what you want to do. No, you live in my house still. You know what I mean? I'm talking about T. Obviously, his other brother. You know what I'm saying, but. You know what I'm saying? I just don't see where he's coming from as far as your wife not happy or satisfied, you broke, and then your sons provide a way for you. You shun that. You know what I'm saying? Even though you know you need money, but you know what I'm saying, your moral compass, you're gonna shun that. Okay. So you would think, okay, he's a stand-up guy, he has morals. Then the nigga go and cheat on his wife. And then it's not like he even really wanted to, like, oh yeah, he did want to, but it's like the bitch really coerced you into doing it. You know what I'm saying? Made you cheat on her.
When that nigga turned his back and act like he couldn't leave, that shit. Nigga, you know you could have walked out.
That's what I said. You weak ass nigga, bro. If you gonna leave, leave. If you gonna leave, bro, leave. Nigga felt some little titties on his back and just melted.
Wait till you watch this next episode, because I'm really shit you ain't seen it already. Because golly, you about to see some shit.
I wanted to watch it, bro. I had to.
It's some shit you already know, like you could feel that was gonna happen anyway, but you'll see. And
you know, people have been all over Facebook giving the previews and shit. You know what I'm saying? Spoilers.
You can't even look at Facebook,
right, bro?
Gonna say this and that.
Man, somebody said, I'm gonna talk about it, even though I haven't seen it yet. Somebody said that Mrs. Flannery, I forget her name. What's her name? Mama Funery went on a date with the damn preacher?
No.
Okay, that was lying? Okay. That was lying? Okay. Let's not put that out there then.
I mean, she presented it to her. So far as I know, like Baptist, Methodist, when you are married, your pastor, the husband and wife goes to, is supposed to be your marriage counselor.
Yeah, the marriage counselor, yeah.
And growing up, that is true, because I've seen like my mama go out to dinner with the pastor, or my daddy go out. And when they
especially like when you are like in that church, you're a member of that church. Exactly.
That's the whole purpose of when a man and a woman separate. That's usually why you don't usually see people separate and they both stay at the same church. Like, cause
one got to lead them on.
Yeah, but so I understood it, but at the same time, the way the writing of the show, I guess, or the way it makes it seem like Snoop Dogg really being slick, like he would have
right.
Like you don't want to say it, and he ain't said it, but you thinking like.
So Snoop character on there funny as hell, for real.
I mean, he be saying some righteous stuff. It's just that the way the writing of the show is it just seemed funny, because you always thinking like, this nigga, I'll try to hit that at any point. Like, I'm telling you, like. So that's why I was like, I ain't gonna say too much, but you should definitely check that new episode out. But I'll tell you that from what you have seen, my thing is, you can't really blame a father for putting these good things out in his kids. He never was a street dude or a bad dude. So, and Meech got tired. Can you blame a nigga getting tired of being broke? And
you can't blame him. My thing is, I blame the father for his pride, bro. I blame his father for his pride, because as a leader, bro, you're not supposed to let your pride be the reason that your family is falling apart.
But my thing is, it's like the Everybody Hates Chris stuff. Like, did you know, like, on Everybody Hates Chris, the whole time they owned that apartment building?
No.
Exactly. Like Big Meech and them came from money, like because most black people were very wealthy in Detroit, like around that time. Like that's why the Kids Inc. Like how you think they was able to have these plugs? No, too. Like it's just like, would you keep fronting a nigga some weed if you know he ain't got a job? So you just think of a international plug looking at. They know, like, these niggas are smart. They know this city's capitalizing. They got General Motors here. Do you know what General Motors did for the black communities in Detroit?
Yeah, I do. But the thing about it was, you know what I'm saying, his pops still wasn't really making no bread like that, but he was the only one working in the household.
In General Motors, they
showed his paychecks, bro. He was making like $2 an hour, $2.13.
Ooh, he wasn't even.
But I mean, I understand it was, you know, in the 80s or 70s, but the nigga.
He didn't work at GM, did he?
No,
he worked at a different,
he lost his
you know what I'm saying,
job.
factory.
That's why they was struggling like that. They came for money, and then he lost his job and had to work from.
You know, the real documentary said that his pops was actually a struggling artist. You know how they showed it in a little bit, how the guitar, but he was really a struggling artist, and that's why you know, as Meech grew up, he got back into music. But you know, they was around music a lot. But yeah, bro. I mean,
but you can't blame him for like it's the writing of the show that makes it annoying. Like,
right?
Do you really think like you know what I'm saying? Like a man that's got a wife and had kids is gonna just sit there and you know what I'm saying? Like watch his sons just throw their life away. Like
that's what I'm saying.
The fullest. I mean, it's gonna be some pushback or something.
Like you said, it is the writing because in reality, the pops actually got locked up too.
But they show him why, brother. That's why they get into it. But as far as like my worst like nigga is probably everybody hate the police officer. That nigga is from and I don't even know if it's just from that show. It's really I hated that nigga since the Tyler Perry movies. I hated that nigga since the Tyler Perry movie, nigga. Drown his ass in that tub, goddammit. You know what I'm saying? Like his bitch
Tyler
ass,
Perry movie
bro.
will make you hate a nigga for sure, man. That's why I look at Tyler Perry sideways because the people in his movies, boy, they paint a nigga in a worse light.
Now you didn't see his last episode, but that was fucked up how he did the nigga mama and shit. You know what I'm saying?
I did see that part. You know what I'm saying? I did see that
up.
part. How he changed the nigga mama to a fucked up thing and then she died.
Yeah, that was fucked.
Like, come
all
on,
the way
man.
up. And then I feel like he handled this shit appropriately though. I feel like he never got nothing out of him through it all. Like he was ready, but he didn't do it, and he went against his own mom because when he had that brick and he ran off with it, I was like,
yeah, that was a turning
decision,
point.
Boy.
Turning point. But at the same time, bro, you like, man, that was a tough decision. Like, I know niggas be like, no, I wouldn't snitch, but at the same time, the cop put hella pressure on him. Hella pressure on him. Had him for damn near 2 bodies.
Had him in a
you know what I'm saying?
I don't know if you seen. Yep, you seen it. He had him in the trunk, nigga.
Yeah, tied him up in the trunk for a couple days. Like, boy.
It was the most, nigga. Like, sheesh. Like, eerie. Yeah, so, yeah, I feel like overall they getting solid, like the trip to Atlanta. I'm starting to see how some of the truth is coming out. You know, I am. A little bit. Mm-hmm. But to me, they make Meech a little too fucking soft. Like, that nigga Meech was not that damn happy-go-lucky soft ass nigga like they be.
I don't know if you'll call him soft, but my only thing is,
they make that
bro,
nigga soft then bitch. Like he always talking about put the guns down, always all of this extra shit. Like I don't believe it. Mm-hmm. I don't for one. Maybe he was.
Cause I watched a few BMF documentaries, and that nigga Meech was about getting bread. He wasn't about going to war, but at the same time, I don't understand how. You know, with the what's the nigga name on there? Who the villain? Lamar. Like, how is that nigga still living? He done took out so many niggas in y'all gang. He terrorizing the whole hood.
Terrorizing the communities.
His baby mama is your ex-girlfriend. Y'all can't get this nigga up out of here? Like, bruh.
You got a treat for you.
He done shot Terry. He done shot Meech. Made you go to Atlanta. And y'all niggas still trying to get money? Like, y'all got to kill this nigga to get some money, in my opinion.
Well, we don't know if Lamar, they never showed who shot Terry. But we can best believe, like.
But they know that he shot Meech, though.
Oh, he said it on Vlad.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? The real nigga said it on Vlad.
AKA the Federal.
Right.
The Federal. That boy, that's that nigga needs an award. He need a Nobel Peace Prize for as much writing as he be doing. Vlad is, man, come on, man. But
Boy.
I know niggas volunteer to talk on camera and all that, but if that's you know what your whole platform is based on is making niggas get on camera
and telling themselves. I mean, I don't know. I can understand how the shit can be like, you know, motherfuckers can be entertained by some of these stories because a lot of the shit do be some crazy off the wall. But it's like if it's open cases or things that you could actually be charged for, like, bro, you
why even in it asking?
Yeah.
And then you are free Sue Sir, but you hear about his case. I guess allegedly some of his people is snitching on him.
Oh, no. I did not know that. I know he's still in there for the RICO, but I didn't know that people is switching sides. I mean, you know, I did hear in that YSL case that there was a undercover informant in that gang for 11 years. Woody is his name. You know what I'm saying? That don't sound good at all, especially for Young Thug who's still behind them bars. Like, bruh, it's ugly right now. You know what I'm saying? But, you know, back to the BMF thing, yeah, I couldn't understand the how Lamar is just really still out there, man. Like, because they show Mitra having all this ambition and all this will. Like, he'll go to Cuba and, you know, politic with the cartel, etc., to get the plug together. But bro, you got a nigga in your city who shot you, possibly shot your brother, killed your mans outside your club. You know what I'm saying? He's wreaking havoc on y'all, bro. Like, y'all need to pool all your resources and get him up out of here.
Then and then they're making this nigga just like a comedian at this point. Like, this dude is not fucking reading newspapers at the Waffle House, making him make his bacon and shit. Like, get the fuck out of here. This nigga, they going a little too far with that shit. Like,
hey, they got that niggas a whole menace, bro. Like, he came out with the shit bag and killed 2 niggas with his bare hands.
And then when he killed that nigga and poured that shit on his, oh god, that shit was sick.
Unprocessed shit. And then you go to your large intestines. This is like the essence of shit.
Yeah, man. Straight
who was that he
feces.
did that to?
The fat nigga, man.
Oh, man.
Which I fuck with the fat nigga from he was on Black Lightning. That's why I fuck with the fat nigga. You know what I'm saying?
Man, speaking of, man, that motherfucker need to come back out. I've been waiting for
That was one of the worst shows ever.
Me and my girl used to like Black Lightning for sure.
Visor, you don't know it's him. He's the same line up. He's like a 6'4", Montel Jordan looking ass black nigga.
It's supposed to be a comic. First of all,
It's a comic,
You just
you know
shitting
what I
on
mean?
a comic at this point. They gotta keep it comic. Like, what they gonna just change the whole? It's the whole. Do what you don't like comic books? Because that's how many comics is like that? Superman, come on now,
All of them.
Like,
All
what is
of
it
them.
saying? You just don't like comics at this point. How did they change?
Speaking of, I mean, this ain't got nothing to do with it. Did anybody see Creed?
Not yet.
Not yet. Okay, we're gonna save it.
You
I ain't seen it yet. I
I'm hearing this.
I want to see it.
spectacular,
You know what I'm
bro.
saying?
I'm hearing it's good.
Yeah.
Real good. That's what everybody telling me. So,